Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Oblivion. Let's see if we can just continue from our last saved game. Well, yes we can. We have last time closed the great big gate and now it is time to go to paradise. But before we do that, I wish to make a pit stop at a chapel. Because after this part of the main quest, we need to continue to the last big battle, and for that we need a spell. That brought us to Bruma, and we shall visit the chapel where we find someone who will sell us Convalescence, unless I already have that. Maybe should have checked first. Embarrassing. I have clairvoyance, but no Convalescence. So this is good, but it is currently 2:25 AM, so we need to wait a little bit. While we wait, let's go and take a look at
well met.
Our statue. Where is our statue? We should have a statue. We'll find it. We shall find our statue some other day. I was certain the statue arrives after the battle at the Great Gate, but maybe I am early and it arrives only after we finish the main quest. So the person we need is not here at the moment. We must therefore wait. Our restoration is at 51, so I think we are able to use Convalescence. If not, we're going to have to make do with it. Pandas have a tendency to sleep in. So, waiting until 8 in the morning usually does the trick. Are you the person who sells a spell?
Our lives. From
Yes.
goodbye.
No spells there. Wake up, please, I'm bored. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. The hero of Pruba and Kavach wishes to purchase a spell. Alright.
Hail, savior of Bruma.
Are you quite certain you
Bad
don't
to worse.
sell spells?
seen.
Yes, quite certain. We have accidentally picked up the quest. Pilgrimage. Doesn't matter.
I am honored
Spells?
to speak to the hero of the Battle of Bruma. What can I do for you?
Spells?
Good day.
How about this one? Okay.
Hail, savior of Bruma.
Spells?
Farewell.
No. Should we wait another hour? Should we try going out and then returning? Well, isn't this just annoying? If they aren't here come 10 a.m., I'm going to go outside and then return to the indoors area. Sometimes that helps. Not always, though. Is this seriously just the same people again?
Hello, hail, savior of Bruma. Goodbye.
So that one has realized he
Hail,
can
savior of Bruma. Take care.
sell training lessons and
Hail, savior of Bruma. Take care.
still no spells. Should we try another Mage's Guild or no chapel or wait for another hour? Let's try another Mage's Guild. Which would be close and convenient. Perhaps Shenhou. I am partial to traveling to Shadenhall when I want something like merchants or armorers because of the Dark Brotherhood quest. I spent a lot of time here in the past and Shadenhall is still one of my favorite
Hello.
cities.
I am Gruyan Garana, in that capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Who knew buying a spell would be this difficult? I was trying to say challenging and difficult at the same time. Both came out wrong. Would waiting help? Well, this did not fill me with happiness. Of course, we do have time to purchase Convalescence after our visit to Paradise, but it would have been convenient to get it while we're
I train dogs
here.
and people. Prefer dogs.
This one doesn't sell
People.
spells.
I teach them advanced acrobat. You too.
Praise Arcade.
How about
And all
you?
her little... I'm also a trainer. Take care.
No spells. Well, let's change our plans again and just go to paradise.
Who will help an old beggar? Oh, me children will thank you. Everyone is waiting to see if our will and his knights return from
I was aiming for
Thank
have a
you,
good
kind
pick.
lady. Oh, blessings of
There
Athens.
you go. My fingers are in Elder Scrolls Online, sorry. So, let's travel to the Cloud Ruler Temple empty-handed and continue on toward the next stage of this adventure. Yes. I don't think I have seen horses ice skating before. That was fun. Martin, what are you up to? Let's ask.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Camoran's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back. I believe that Mankar Camoran acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Mankar Camoran, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
I am ready. Open the portal to paradise.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings.
Well done.
Brace yourself.
So now Martin will use the great Welkin stone and the great sigil stone and create a portal that will take us to paradise. Right, thank you. This is a Wet n Wild lipstick, but I can't remember the shade. So now we can just open in and see what's what. I have arrived in Camoran's paradise. The portal closed behind me. I must find Mankar Camoran, kill him, and recover the Amulet of Kings. This is a really beautiful place, but enemies are
The cat's paw of
numerous.
deceptions arrives at last.
Might be smart
You didn't think you could take me unawares here of all places,
to keep your eyes
in
open.
the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
Uncertain if this guy is an enemy. Let's just let them go. The flame atronach, however, is an enemy. Took both of my arrows. When you reach a higher level, you will meet bigger enemies here. I think we are still limited to scamps and fire flame advantages.
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn. If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you for long. Lift your eyes to Kairek Agayala, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
We cannot go directly to find Mankar Camoran. Instead, we must head on over to tunnels nearby. This is one of the reasons I love Oblivion so much. The buggy slaughterfish. Sure. So are you an enemy? You are not an enemy. We can probably discuss all sorts of things with the NPCs we meet, but I don't feel like it right now.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona.
So I do.
My kin say you fought well.
I think Mankar Camoran.
You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
What do you want then?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
Now we have a choice. We can either kill the Tremora or serve him. Faye serves no man, so we choose battle.
Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
That isn't an easy enemy, but he also isn't an impossible as an enemy. As he falls, we must search his corpse and take the bands of the Chosen. I have the bands of the Chosen. I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto and see if he was telling the truth. We didn't actually get to that part of the conversation, but the...
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorcan, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
The door to the flooded grotto won't open if you don't have the bands of
Yes, you
the
understand
chosen.
now.
No, the other door, the one that comes
Tamriel
afterwards.
is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands. Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stonda are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in a principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you for ages.
So the door to the Forbidden Grotto will not open unless you actually wear the bands of the chosen. This grants you weakness to fire, and it has also taken away my traps. Oh, we can wear both. Never mind.
Why do you think your world has always been
The bands emit a red glow and the door opens.
contested?
I have entered the Forbidden Grotto, now to find my way through that terrace of the dawn, where I hope to find Mankar Camoran and the Amulet of Kings.
It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit.
Uncertain event.
Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedra, Tamriel I Daedra. This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot be raising from your minds completely.
So this doesn't usually happen. We are being attacked by 3 Tremoras, all named enemies and rather powerful. Who stays there, please? The apparel is broken, but it is just the bands of the chosen, so it doesn't matter. On Arthur's body we find a key. Let's take it. Where did the last one fall? There. I didn't mean to take that great sword. I'm going to drop that. Much better. So, now that we have a key, we can walk directly through the tunnels and just ignore everyone we meet. Usually an NPC approaches you, this NPC, and wishes to aid you in going through the tunnels. His quest is actually quite entertaining, so it might be a smart idea to allow him to assist you. It isn't mandatory, but it can make this passage a little bit easier. Sorry. Hairball. Again, uncertain if any. Let's get it anyway. It didn't fall, so it probably doesn't matter. I think this is... No. I thought it might be Aldemir again, but it was instead an ascended immortal. We come to another door. Door to the Forbidden Grotto. We have come to a new place. For a moment there, I thought I had gotten myself turned around and misplaced, and...
I'm ready to help you,
Okay.
if you're ready to accept my help.
I don't want your help.
I understand. Why would you trust me? But you have no choice. I am the only one who can help you escape this place. No
This
one
is
wearing
the
the bands of
NPC
the
I
chosen can
mentioned
leave the
earlier.
grotto. You'll discover that for yourself soon enough.
So he tells us that as long as we are wearing the bands of the chosen, we cannot leave the Forbidden Grotto. Let's see if he is telling us the truth or lying to. Flame Archmages are relatively easy enemies, but they do shoot, and that hurts. Did I say something moving in the corner? Did I? Sometimes enemies move surprisingly fast. that was one of mine. These tunnels are pretty long and rather uneventful. We don't find loot here, only various enemies. And also the prisoners we can speak with if we so choose. We find another named enemy. Who didn't have any goodies for us. Do we come to another door? Yes, we do. Sure. Door to paradise. The bands on your wrists glow with a fierce red light as you attempt to open the door. Fainted. Now, how do we get rid of them? Eldermill. Where are you, Eldermill? Oh. We should have allowed Eldermill to help. I wonder how far we need to go until we find him again. Our quest description thing didn't offer any aid, so let's just go back and find Eldermill. Have you seen Eldermill lately? Well, and Eldermill.
I'm ready to help you, if you're ready to accept my help.
How can you help me?
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. Here, let me remove them for you. There, you are no longer a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Camoran. I am not without power.
I don't want your help,
Perhaps you
she
still
said
do not trust
again.
me. Very well. I will not interfere. If Akatosh still hears my prayers, go with his blessing.
Let's try the door again.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel Reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
So don't do as I did, but accept Eldermill's help when he first approaches you. He will make the bands of the Chosen go off you, and then you are free to leave this place and enter paradise. Door to Paradise. Try to open again. And now, next. Let's save game at this point. This area of Paradise, I think, is especially beautiful. You can find blue and pink mana blooms here. They are pretty rare in the game, so if you have room in your inventory, you might want to pick as many as you can find. Like most plants, you can use these in alchemy. As we come to the tower, we meet two friends from our past.
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
Mankar Camoran and her brother Raven. Let's follow them indoors and see if we can find the Amulet of Kings. I think I need that more than anything else. Stone door to Karak Agayalor. And in this beautiful elite chamber, we finally find Mankar Camoran.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
And now, I found Mankar Camoran in his palace of Karak Agayalor. Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel. As we attack Mankar Camoran, Roma and Raven also become restored to us.
Nothing can stop Lord Dagon.
Mankar knows how to heal himself, so the battle might go on.
You know nothing of my father's true power. Not good enough. Strike me die, unbeliever.
A bit longer than you would like.
A worthy foe at last. My vision will yet be realized. For Dagon will walk Tamriel again. A worthy foe at last.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
As we take the Amulet of Kings from Mankar Camoran's body, the chamber begins to crumble around us. We can't find a door, but very politely the game tosses us out of there. I have killed Mankar Camoran. Upon his death, the paradise he had created dissolved around me, and I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martin.
Blades, do homage to Martin's champion.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Yeah, Mankar Camoran is dead.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
Here, the amulet belongs to you. As today is Friday, we are not drinking coffee, but a bit of wine.
Belongs to me? The Amulet of Kings? So you and Joffrey have said. If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings.
Put on the amulet, Your Majesty.
Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny.
You think you are your real son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
This is true. You are the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Rakato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
Why meet Okato?
Chancellor Rakato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Camoran's death.
Let's. So now we must rush to the Imperial City. Let's try one more thing.
Congratulations.
We shall make a pit stop at the market district and visit someone who sells spells.
Afternoon. Hail. Is there a tougher person to get a deal from than Palanira? She's the best. Look out.
Seriously, guys, don't argue. So Martin followed us here, which is of course a tiny touch wall breaking and emotion breaking. And also the gods are having a kerfuffle over there, and this doesn't feel right at all.
I understand old Dovin added.
Good day.
Hello. Spring.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Do you not have heal other?
How are you today? Welcome to the... What can I interest you in? I offer the
How about
finest
you?
goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
We have protect other. Good enough.
thank you for your business. You too.
Please protect other. There we go. Okay, now let's go to speak with Chancellor Okato. Who is waiting for us at the Imperial City Palace. This begins a very, very stressful part of the quest, so...
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
Be prepared.
Where is Martin? I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
He's like right there, I think. Yes. We have arrived in the Elder Council Chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okato, the head of the Elder
I've been
Council.
expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial...
Chancellor Okato, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are
no.
inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
We must get to the Temple of the One.
Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
The Imperial City is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city and Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One, where he can light the dragon fires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city. I suggest saving often at this point, and...
This ends here! Get this. This ends here!
What's the matter? Getting tired?
and protecting Martin as much as possible. Martin, seriously, don't rush into battle. Martin? Ugh. My sword doesn't have enough charge, and Martin is running around in a very uncontrolled manner.
How could you do such a thing?
Here.
Through from the Legion compound. My men and I are at your disposal. What are your orders?
Now, to the Martin, where did you go? Can we go now, Martin? Please. So we must head on toward the Temple District. Let's take a moment actually to try to charge the sword. Where's my inventory? So forgot. Okay, good enough. have arrived to the
We must get to the temple. Drive them back.
temple district, and we must Martin, honestly. We must get to the temple, Martin. Oops. So Martin is no longer essential and can, in fact, die. And sadly, he dies really easy. Giving shields to enemies is a totally viable option. Martin, don't die, please. I don't want to start over.
Let's get this over with. I fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you.
Okay, more enemies. We have one dead. I need to heal myself as well. Okay, Martin. Well, Martin has managed to heal himself. At least a little bit. Why have I changed weapons? Hands sweaty. Can we switch back now? There we go. Okay, if we run toward our west marker.
Follow me. The temple is our only hope.
We can advance the quest. Mayor Staken is here. The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Mayor Staken and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. We should head on over to the Temple of the One as quickly as possible, regardless of or not. Wait, was this the wrong save? Possibly. So yes, Martin should follow us into the Temple of the One. Where the heck is he? Did he go indoors? Is he still out there? Oh, I have died. Well, great. This is what I meant about stressful. There are a lot of enemies and they all hit ring hard and you need to protect Martin, and Martin has a tendency of running away from you and oof. Sometimes Martin, manages to arrive on his own before we have a conversation. Sometimes he fails to arrive. Let's go back and see if he is open somewhere. Struggling to stay alive. Ugh. Where's my dress? What on earth is happening here? Also, where's Martin? Martin, I'm dressless and afraid. Martin, where are you? This isn't going very well. Let's put our dress back on. And also, how do we find Martin? I didn't see Martin out there. So I must have done something very, very wrong. Oh, Martin has been killed, and the game is still going on. So we must load. Perhaps this one has a Martin who is still alive and kicking. So that was an interesting book. Martin. Martin, are you alive? You are not alive. Oh, for goodness sakes. Perhaps this one. This is again the same save with a dead Martin. We are dressless and dead. What happens if we load this game?
I fought mud crab. It's more fearsome than you.
Well, that's a little bit better.
We must get to the temple. Drive them back.
So maybe this time we can manage to keep Martin alive. At least we have a cold soul this time. I don't want to even imagine how long I have been restless.
Hallows bless me.
So embarrassing. Okay, Martin, that isn't the way to the temple.
The palace is cut off, sire. We were the...
So let's this time try to run toward the gate before a lot of enemies appear. Because this might be a little bit easier. Martin, follow me, follow me, follow me. Don't talk to me.
Mayroom's Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
Okie dokie. But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
Okay. I will get you to the temple.
And I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Follow me.
I'm with you.
Stay close. I totally missed that. Martin, are you still there? We have reached the temple. Now if Martin follows us, we're good. We managed! Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the dragonfires or all hope is lost.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits. amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the Amulet of Kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
And this completes the main quest of Oblivion Remastered. Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into an avatar of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. In dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to Oblivion and ended the Oblivion crisis and then vanished. Whether he is dead or has ascended to join his ancestor, Tiber Septim, no one knows.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
That was Martin. He shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
But the gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive!
Tell us about this thing, Champion of Cyrodiil.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
Yay!
And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
So, within
The dragon
some
will
time,
stand forever as a
we
memorial
will
to what
be
you
able
and
to
Martin did for all of
fetch
Tamriel.
a unique suit of armor from I want to say Imperial City Prison, but I'm not entirely certain. In order to get the armor, I think you get a notification that says, go there and get your clothes then already.
Good to see you.
Everyone's talking about the victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly believe
The Temple District is a little bit in ruins, and so it will remain for as long as you enjoy your time in Oblivion. But now, as we have finished the main quest, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I thought that next time we would start exploring Daedric shrines and the secrets beyond. But when that next time is, I do not know. Keep an eye on the community tab on my YouTube channel. I will keep you posted. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. God bless.